Hey everybody. Want to do something a little bit different today. Over the last few months or so, basically since Sonic Boom 2014, I've been sort of trying to gather as much Sonic stuff as I can find. I've been doing that over the years, but really picked up over the last 2-3 months or so. I've been sharing some of that stuff as I get it on Instagram, which is Frostman007 if you're interested in following me on Instagram. I post a lot of Sega and video game related photos, and sometimes food, but mostly video game related stuff. But I wanted to go through it and kind of show you guys a variety of things that I have kind of added to my collection over the last period of time. And I'm probably going to split this up into multiple parts so that it doesn't get too long. So this is basically the first part of what I call Chasing Sonic, which is me going out and trying to find as much Sonic stuff as I can. Not relatively new stuff, even though I do have some of that, but more so some of the older stuff that you don't see that often, or we released as Sega as part of marketing materials and things like that. So let's get started, okay? First thing, let's start out pretty simple. I love the Sonic music. I mean, who doesn't love the Sonic music? So I came across this lovely gem here, which is True Colors, The Best of Sonic the Hedgehog Part 2, which has a nice mix of different variations of songs, Ungravitify and Dreams of an Absolution. We've got remixes of Unknown from ME, Open Your Heart. So, a bunch of different kind of songs. Not your typical Sonic album. I love the Captain America-esque disc image. Booklet's pretty thick. It's got the sort of Japanese inside, but then you've got liner notes basically like this, the insert. So you've got like the standard manual, but then you've got insert here, which is all in English. So when Sega released it, they wanted to keep it relatively authentic with the kind of the Japanese inside, but then you've got all the English stuff as well and all the lyrics, which is great. I know some of the Sonic albums have the lyrics in them, but not all do, so it's great to actually have all the lyrics in there so you can sing along if you want to, for all you really hardcore fans. So that was great. I'm going to listen to that in my car for sure this next coming week. Let's see, game-wise, I've had this in my collection for a while, but it wasn't sealed, so I have a Sonic the Hedgehog Spinball game, and still in the plastic wrapping, which is awesome. I always like to have some of these, just basically multiple copies, so I have one that I can play, and then another one that I can just keep in storage or on the shelf protected, so, in the future, I still have a sealed version. I always wanted to make a sequel to this game called Sonic's Pinball, and for the 3DS sort of thing. I had some ideas about it, but never came to fruition. This wasn't the most huge successful Sonic title, but I always enjoyed it because it was so different. It does get hard, but it was kind of a great idea, and it'd be great to have an even newer sort of iteration, maybe on mobile or something, that captures sort of this essence of the game. And I know we've tried sort of variations of it a little bit, but I think that would be an awesome title to have. In fact, I think what is it? Yeah, we saw it released on this too, the Sonic Pinball Party. I have this. Well, it's sealed too. I guess this is another one I had a situation where I had an old copy that opened, but this is a sealed version that I got relatively recently. I can't remember when, but this one has variations on the pinball theme, but how many tables does it have? Oh, 3 tables, 3 boards full of Sonic Team characters, including Sonic and Friends, Amigo, and Knights. So great collection of characters. You got the Chow in here. So this is another, if you like sort of that Sonic spinball sort of stuff for GBA, this is a great one to have. I can only imagine it's relatively cheap, and it's multiplayer compatible too if you have the Game Boy Advance Game Link cable. So Alright, continuing game. Again, with this trend of sealed packaging. I've had this before, but the classic Sonic CD, still sealed with the good old, if you can see it, the store hanger tab. So that was, oh, I love that. Remember before the ESRB, we used to have these lovely ratings like this, like GA for general audiences. But, you know, love this game. I mean, I think most Sonic fans really love this game. It's so classic. You know, obviously we've released it many times since this on mobile, on different platforms, the consoles and things like that. So, but having the original is always great, and having a sealed one is even more awesome. So I'm very happy with that. Let's see. Moving on to simpler stuff. Some of you might already have this, but the Mario and Sonic stylus for the sorry, this would be for the DS, because this is the first. Oh no, this is the first Mario and Sonic. This is the first winter games. So DS stylus with one with Sonic's silhouette, one with the sort of Mario classic M, and then one that just says Mario and Sonic. I actually use these because I can never seem to keep track of my styluses. I really need to buy some more, but these are very good. They're large too, so they're very difficult to lose, and they've got the little straps with the little tags on it, so it makes it even harder to lose. I've never lost any of these, but I have a few of these. I like to keep them around just in case, but it was a nice, cool sort of release that Sega did for Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games. So let's see here. This is a classic, and I managed to save a few of these. They're relatively rare. There's only, I think, about 1,200 of these. Excuse me, 1,300 of these out in the world. And this was a all Aaron Weber sort of hard work to get these created, because it took a long time, just the approval process and everything. So kudos to Aaron Weber for actually sticking with it and getting this done and created for the fans. And that is the limited edition Chow bobblehead. And this was for Sonic Boom 2013. I have some other stuff for Sonic Boom 2013 I'll show you. But basically it's a limited edition. Again, 1,300 of these were made. And it says, "Congratulations, straight from the garden and exclusive to Sonic Boom 2013, this one-of-a-kind Chow bobblehead is the ultimate gift for any Sonic collector. What will you name yours? Enjoy." So, awesome, great collectible item for you Sonic fans. I see these selling all the time, pretty high on eBay and at conventions. For those who have managed to get a few of them, I've managed to save some for posterity, so I'm very happy about that. For those who want to know what it looks like, I have one here. Here it is right here in person. This one is number 257 out of 1,300. So relatively low. I think the lowest one I have is maybe like 45 or something, but I also have versions that were pre-production that aren't even numbered yet. So those are even, I assume, much, much rarer. So I'm excited. I love these. I pretty much put one of these on every desk or every place that I sit. They're just cute and nice reminders of not only just how everyone loves Sonic, but also just the hard work of people and what you can do if you work hard enough to get some cool stuff done for the fans. And this is a classic example that I bring up of like something that we wanted to do for fans. The fans are always talking about Chow, always wanting to have a Chow game or a new game with Chow Garden in it. And you know, we knew that, and we wanted to do something special for that Sonic Boom that year, and this is what came out of it. So hopefully those of you went and got these, and for those who don't, this is what it basically looks like, and it is awesome. Try to definitely get your hands on one if you're a collector, but don't spend too much money on it, okay? There you go, Chow bobblehead. All right, moving on. I've got, this is pretty simple. This is a Sonic the Hedgehog table cover, which is got the Sonic and Tails, and I think it's got the whole set. I think I see Shadow in the middle, so it's basically the whole thing. I have like a bunch of sets of these for a party. I don't know when I would ever use these, but you know, it's great to have them, and they're sort of neat things. We do more and more, Sega's done more and more sort of party stuff, It's not like this is rare or anything. You see them all over the place, but I didn't have a lot of this stuff. I also have a I'll reveal that later. Actually, never mind. Next video, I'll show that. I just remembered that I had something like that, so this reminded me of it. But anyway, Sonic the Hedgehog tablecloth, basically. There you go. Okay, something small, but something very collectible as well. Speaking of Chow, is this lovely Chow keychain, which is from the 2012 Sonic Boom. So this is pretty awesome. I managed to grab a few of these as well. Very highly collectible. I know a lot of fans really love this. On the back it says, if you can see it, Sonic Boom 2012. So again, just one of those special things that we made for Sonic Boom attendees. We tried to do that every year to make it special, right? So between the bobblehead in 2013 and then this one in 2012. So that was an awesome find too. I'm gonna add that to my keychain collection. In 2013, yeah, 2013. All right. Moving on to Sonic Boom 2014, which I hosted, which I hope a lot of you went to or saw some of the videos online. I got this exclusive print from Tracy Yardley. He was selling these just at Sonic Boom 2014. He made them especially for it. I've posted this before, but when I saw that he was going to be there, I kind of, before everyone snuck in, I kind of snuck over to his table at the event and kind of got this. So basically, says Sonic Boom 2014. It's signed by him. Says to Frosty, which of course is my general nickname. And it says Sonic Boom 2014 exclusive poster, and it's got the redesigns of all the sort of characters, and it's pretty cool. I like simple prints like this. Nothing too fancy, but very exclusive. Just love collecting things like this because it's limited. There's only, I don't know how many Tracy did of these. I'm gonna have to ask him, but you can't get them anywhere else. This is it, and that's why it's so great. And again, just another example, from the Sonic Boom events of having content that is exclusive for those who attend there, which is awesome. But love this. Definitely, I need to put in a protector for sure. And let's see, moving on. Many of you know that Sonic Adventure is probably my favorite Sonic game, or one of my favorite Sonic games. I've gone over the story of why I love Sonic Adventure so much previously, so I won't bore you right now. But I definitely love trying to find some of the older Sonic Adventure stuff, posters, books, guides, any sort of the licensing and merchandising stuff that we release for Sonic Adventure. But this one is pretty awesome. I believe this is from Tokyo Game Show in 1998 for the original Dreamcast version. So sort of a hyping or a promotion for the game when it's about to come out, which came out, I believe, around the Christmas of that year of 98, because I was eagerly anticipating the Japanese version of it. So what it is and they do this all the time at TGS, but promotional kind of a pamphlet, and this is pretty big, as you can see, Sonic Adventure there for the Dreamcast. I'll give you a sort of a glimpse of the inside. It kind of goes over the different characters. And there's the classic art that I love of Sonic, probably my favorite Sonic art, which I call the Funky Walker, Dirty Talker Sonic. I got people to kind of use that a lot at Sega. It's just the way, that attitude that I think comes across in that redesign of Sonic. But you can see some of the, showing all the characters that are playable, the ever popular Big the Cat, but basically kind of a neat pamphlet. I have two of these, I believe. You got the Dreamcast logo there. This is the back of it with the classic sort of Japanese text, copyright text, and I think also the times that they will be showing it at TGS, maybe. Yeah, I think so. Or basically the time that the booth is open. because also TGS is a public show as well. Originally back then it was a press show for 2 days, so media could go in for the first 2 days, and then I think the third day was for the public. And so I used to go there, TGS, all the time when I worked on PlayStation Magazine, PSM. So we would, I'd stay there all 3 days. It was great. I loved going to Japan, and being able to go to TGS was awesome because you'd basically be on the train. There's one main train from center of Tokyo, basically, that goes to Makahari Messe in Kaya where the TGS is, and you know that everyone on that train is basically going to TGS. And that is always something that I've never really felt in the United States. We don't have that anymore, like the launch, people lining up for the launch of something in big numbers, or fans coming together in one location. There are, GameStop tries to do that on occasion, but really that whole thing is kind of lost in the United States, but it happens a lot in Japan. So, TGS especially, when I went, you would see all these kids and all these people on the train all going to Tokyo Game Show and really excited to see what was going to be shown there. And all those events were really exciting. I mean, I remember the launch of the PlayStation consoles are huge over there, and just imagine lining up in Akihabara and with just thousands upon thousands of gamers just eagerly waiting to get the next console. Right? You don't get that in the U.S. So I love that sort of gaming culture feeling. And when the Metro closed here in the San Francisco area, I was really sad because I used to go there for all the console launches and major game releases like God of War, etc. And lining up with all those people was awesome and fun. But that's gone, right? The PlayStation Store is gone from the Metreon. It's basically just a theater now. There's nothing, Sony's not even there anymore, really. So, but I just missed that. Sorry for the segue, but I just love that, and I miss that that feeling, of hanging out with game fans. I think the last thing I'm going to show you today for the first part of this Chasing Sonic sequence is this awesome Sonic backpack. And, well, I would show you it closer, but it's still sealed. I thought this was open, actually. But this is, I'm not sure what year this is from. I can't find the copyright. But it's actually a backpack. So is there a copyright? I don't know what year it is. They normally say the year on this stuff. Well, anyway, basically it's got straps. His hands have straps, and they connect to the feet. And basically you wear it as a backpack. It's similar to like the Yoda backpack that a lot of people have. And it's the classic case of where like the actual amount of space that you could put stuff in is very limited. There's a zipper right here on his chest that you can put stuff in. I don't know. You could basically put maybe like a wallet or some stuff in there. They should have used his head, actually. That would have been more, that would have made sense more. But anyway, it's basically his chest, so, not really the most practical thing, but pretty awesome. I don't see these around all the time. I love the warning that it says, this is not a toy. Yeah, I think most people will understand that. But anyway, that is the Sonic the Hedgehog backpack. So I think that does it today for my short sort of Sonic segment. I'll be doing a couple more parts of this in the coming week or two to show you some of the more Sonic stuff that I've managed to collect. Still have a lot more. So I'll try to dig that out as I get an opportunity to and share it with you guys. So thanks for coming along. Thanks for checking out all this great Sonic stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye!